Ashley Feltus for the people.
Just in a row. Your name, sir?
Ledford.
So Ledford, you are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges that on or about March 4th, 2026, at the location of 3362 Bent Trail Drive, Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, that you did break and enter a premises or that you committed an illegal entry without the owner's permission. Do you understand the nature of that charge, sir?
I've never broken into any place this year.
You understand?
So I would not
understand what you're charged with in this case.
Why would I be charged with something I've never done? I'm not even supposed to be in here for the last 3 months because disturbing the peace. I was on that side of a perimeter where there's no
Sir, I don't want you
installation.
Sir, I don't want you saying anything about the case. I need you to know whether the charges you believe are legitimate or not. I need you to understand what you're charged with.
No, I do not understand what I'm charged with.
You don't understand
charged with it.
Are you telling me you don't understand what you're charged with?
That's what I am.
Okay, then we'll do it this way. Sir, you are before the court on a complaint that alleges that on or about March 4th, 2026, at the location of 3362 Bent Trail Drive in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, the complaint alleges that you did enter with or without breaking a house located at that address
with no
whether occupied or unoccupied,
right. So you can just
without first obtaining permission
a row
premises
and I just keep getting charged
from the person having control thereof. Do you understand now what you are charged with, sir?
No, I do not, because I was nowhere even near there. Why don't you look on the
doesn't matter whether or not
like that.
Sir, you need to stop.
You need to stop charging me with charges where I was
I'm not charging you with anything. I'm letting you know what you are charged with.
Like disturbing the peace when I'm way on that side.
Do you understand what you are charged with?
Yeah, I get paperwork and all this.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to adjourn his arraignment out. You can take him back. This is the matters adjourned to August.
Yeah, I get paperwork.
Get out of here.
There's no crime.
Get out of here. Have a great day.
You allowing my paperwork?
Court does call the case. Well, they probably are delayed.
Yeah.
Isn't Mr. Ledford up on my PCC docket?
He is, Your Honor. He's pending competency.
Yeah. Okay. Should have led with that. Okay.
I didn't get a chance. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
No, it's okay. It's all right. We'll figure it out in some. Court calls the case of the people versus Nicole Henderson.
I apologize for my tardiness. I'm so sorry to the staff, the prosecutor, my client, Nicole Sadi. I represent Ms. Henderson. She's present today, standing right next to me.
State your name.
Nicole Henderson.
Thank you. All right, what are we doing?
I had a chance to go through the discovery. I know that Mr. Cook had worried that one of the videos wouldn't play. All of the digital media plays for me. Having said that, I was looking to see if there were specifics regarding the actual testing on the body-worn camera, but I don't have that covered. So I'm going to be requesting some more information from the prosecutor's office after viewing the video regarding the testing methods. I understand there's no offer on the table.
Testing.
The blood testing. I also wanted to clarify, Your Honor, I believe the court asked probation to go ahead and run an intake for my client through sobriety court at 14 time. I wanted to confirm.
I don't know that I don't have a referral. Ms. Lundy, you know anything about additional evidence regarding the testing?
I do not, Your Honor. I'm terribly sorry. I wasn't entirely clear what defense counsel meant, so I'm not sure what the request is for.
So when I did my research, I was looking at MCL 333-16215, the qualification of the person drawing the blood. I was also looking at, it looks as if the administrative rule, it's ACR 325.2675 rules blood testing. And the case law, and I was going to write this up for Mr. Cook. The case law shows that we have to look at the time it was taken, which identified body, whether it was an authorized licensed doctor or a med tech or RN. Under
All of that's in the police report, isn't it? Who drew?
I don't believe so.
Your Honor,
I
I'm
will-
looking at the police report. This is Pittsfield Township Police Report 26-7981. And I will also, for the record, note that I'm standing in today unexpectedly, so I apologize for not having more familiarity than I have right now. But it does say that the police officer arrived with the defendant at Trinity Health at 0048 hours. There was a delay, and then when the blood draw was done, it was conducted by a nurse. The nurse is named under the direction of a doctor who was also named. The blood kit is given with a lot number. I am very familiar with the administrative rules, and I'm very familiar with the blood testing requirements for OWI cases. And I think that there does appear to be a lot of information within this report. So, not sure.
Could you please, and I may have missed those particular items, but I was just going through the rule myself. Could you please tell me which page number you're on in the report?
It's under the section marked blood draw, page 10.
Oh, I do have a name, so I will correct my earlier statement. I had seen nurse, but I have names in what would be the second full paragraph on that page. Yes, I do have the lot number. That is correct. When I was looking through the admin rules and the list that I have, I'm looking at a couple of different things, method and procedure for transport, methods for conducting tests. At the same time, we do want Ms. Henderson to do an intake with the sobriety court. So I don't want,
Have I resolved whatever your discovery issue is?
I don't think so. I'm going to put in a written request, Your Honor.
Okay, but what's the written request for?
Well, when I'm looking at the case law, I have a total of 9 elements that are supposed to be used. Whether it was properly preserved or kept, the method and procedure for transport, the method and for conducting tests. I don't mind giving you the case that I took this from. It is,
I'm very familiar with the cases involving that. What though are you asking from the people? Because I'm not gonna have you come with a motion saying they're not complying with something.
well, I'm actually looking for information on whether or not it was complied with. I understand MSP uses gas chromatography, but it looks like the actual transport of the blood is one of the factors under the case law from when it was taken forward to the testing agency, to Michigan State Police. I guess that would go along with what we think of as chain of custody. The properly preserved and kept is actually separate here than the method used for transport. So there's more information to be had there. So I don't know that I do have a challenge yet. From what I'm reading, this information needs to be supplied, and then there I can tell if I have a challenge.
And Your Honor, like in every OWI case I've ever seen with a blood draw, the laboratory report from the Michigan State Police indicates the date that the item was received, the date that the report was completed, the date that the report was released. It also, the Pittsfield Township Police Department Public Safety Report also indicates that the items were sent to the Michigan State Police. From a quick review of this case, there doesn't appear to be anything missing that I can see at a quick glance, nor does there appear to be anything exceptional or strange. I know the court's familiar with the preservative within the tubes for the OWI blood draws, and that preserves the blood samples, so they do not need to be refrigerated and they can be transported in the United States mail. That's an acceptable way to transport blood samples. So it appears that everything that I can see looks good here, but if there are specific requests that can be sent offline and addressed not during the docket, I'm sure Mr. Cook would be happy to look at those.
I do have a specific request I'd like to put in for Mr. Cook.
Adjourn it to August 5th, 2026, 9 a.m. or as your invite indicates.
Brother, I did have a question regarding your court procedure. I don't know if that's something you would like to do off the record or on the record.
Oh, no, everything we're going to do on the record.
Okay.
What is it?
My client is requesting to go out of town for one weekend in August. She has provided me with some travel plans. I would like to go ahead and put in that motion. I don't know if Your Honor would receive it informally through an email, if you would like me to file a formal motion with the
Trying to go.
It's a Christian travel retreat in Atlanta. She would be at a Hilton at 255 Cortlandt Street in Northeast in Atlanta, Georgia, from August 14th to August 16th.
People have any objection?
Your Honor, what is the current testing order from Ms. Henderson? I know that she was released, and I know the court knows that she's got a significant alcohol history, so I just wonder what her testing is right now.
She is currently on a scram tether. I can see it from here.
Excellent. I don't have that advantage, Your Honor. As long as she remains on the tether and she remains compliant from now until the dates of her travel, I have no objection.
All right. And that was August, what date?
The 14th.
14th through the 16th.
And have you gotten yourself enrolled in non-farm?
So I have intake with my job tomorrow at 8 a.m. And
You have what?
the intake with my ILP
Okay.
tomorrow at 8 a.m. So even though Don Farms was my idea, I was gonna ask, can I renege on that? Like, that's a lot. So,
What is the lot?
because through my job it's 3 times a week for 3 hours, and then Don Farms, they said it was in person. I know you said that.
I did. Nobody wants to listen to me. That's fine. I said, you want to do all that? I'll let you do it. But that's all right. So your intake for the resources through GMUAW is
8 a.m.
tomorrow, 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Okay. And that's Atlanta.
Yes.
The 14th through the 16th, that includes your travel.
Yes, that's Friday through Sunday.
Is mom going with you?
Yes.
Is she going with you?
No,
I don't know. She let you out on your own.
I
Oh, okay. All right. Well. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. Provided the defendant is compliant with her bond requirements and enrolled in her IOP, then I will permit her to be able to travel to Atlanta, Georgia, August 14th through the 16th. Yeah.
Could I also have a copy of my bond requirements? I didn't get it right on John. Can I have it printed out?
You don't know.
No, I know.
You don't.
I know.
You don't know what you're supposed to be doing?
I know what I'm not supposed to be doing.
Okay, all right. Sometimes that's as good as anything, right? Okay. Well, your bond, yeah, you can get a copy of your bond requirements up at the front. The things that I added on release is that there was a scram tether prior to your release. And I put rolling Don Farm and GM employee program. Not gonna have you do both, because now you understand why I was, yeah. I know what you were trying to do. You were trying to do anything you could to get yourself out. I hope, and the way I took it really was your acknowledgement that you have a problem that you have to address, right? And you're willing. I took it in a good way, because I think what you're trying to do is do anything and everything you could to try to address it. So, all right. So I'll allow that travel. I'll take that one condition of Don Farm out. All right. But if for whatever reason the IOP isn't working out for you, you still have that as an option.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And was that it?
Would you like me to prepare the proposed order for travel?
You can. What was it about the referral to sobriety court?
So I heard that what went in. I wasn't sure my memory. I remember you speaking to the probation officer about her eligibility for sobriety court, and I wasn't certain if she had also put in a referral yet. Wanted to follow up.
I don't have a referral. Usually there's an intake done, but
From Ron Brown, he had brought it and had made me sign it.
sign it.
Next day I had her, so I wasn't sure if he gave it to her or submitted it at all.
He did not give me any.
He probably did not submit it, if that's what happened. That's the timing of it. I can say this, certainly you can go through that, and I'm not gonna have any objection. I don't have any problem with that, but the only issue is, did you take care of the other matter?
Yes.
So, yeah, she has appeared twice for Shelby Township. She has a court date for Clinton Township on the 20th. I went ahead.
That's the OWI
Yes.
that's out there. So you're dealing with that.
Yes.
Okay.
My warrants
Okay.
have been handled.
Huh?
My warrants have been handled.
Okay, yeah, I get that the warrants have been handled. I think the issue may be with sobriety court, that you've got this other thing pending out there. Right? And they probably, I would think, I'm not gonna speak for them, would probably like to see that resolved. And then this resolved as part of that whole thing. Okay. All right, anything else?
No, thank you.
On